welcome to the latest edition of Barely Necessities. That's where we here at Laughing Place discuss some of the latest merchandise, celebrating what Disney stuff, maybe something from the parks, perhaps the latest Disney movie. You just never know what you're going to find as we window shop around here. I'm going to say some hellos. I'm going to say hi to Rhea. Thank you, Nikki B, for pointing out we have passed the 200,000 subscriber mark. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate it so much. Gio and Nikki B have been long-time LP YouTubers around here, so we greatly appreciate you being here again. Also, Dolphin Level 11. With that, I'm going to say hey to my co-host, the one who gathers up all these headlines for us here at Barely Necessities. She's also a Rebecca. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am ridiculously excited, and I don't even know why. It's just been one of those days where I'm just having fun. Okay, I got partway through the latest Zombies movie.
Oh.
So yeah, so I finally was able to throw it up on the screen over here. Was able to I just only got partway through though, so I'm looking forward to finishing up the story once I'm done here. But yeah, no, I tweeted about there's this beautiful little love song.
Oh.
And one of the lines is something. Oh, see, now I'm gonna forget it. But it's about even before I met you, I missed you.
Aw.
And I was like, how sweet is that?
Okay. That's very sweet.
So yeah. Okay, but we are going to jump in with some Disney store merchandise to start off with. And let me throw up the image right there. There we go. Yes. What have we got, Becca?
We have the Walt Disney talking figure. This is part of the Disneyland 70th anniversary, the collection the nostalgia collection that hasn't arrived at Disney Store yet, but the figure is here. The figure arrived on Disneyland's actual birthday on July 17. And this is a really, really fantastic figurine. You've got Walt Disney perched on his desk. His desk is highly detailed. He's got his airplane model there, which is just fantastic. And yeah, it's just kind of this cool representation of what his office looked like. I love that there's like concept art there and like bookends and it just so many little details.
Okay, wait, I feel personally attacked here. Because right here in this beautiful image right here is my favorite attraction from when I was a kid. Long time ago. Before Star Tours was at Disneyland, there was an attraction called Adventure Through Inner Space. Oh, and yeah. You would get into a vehicle that was like the Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy, but it was blue. And it was called an Atommobile. And then it looked as though when you were looking at the way the attraction ran, it looked like the people in front of you had been shrunk into little bitty figures, like about this, like this big. And then when you were on the ride, it was as if you were shrunk down and you could just experience that molecular world. And so slowly, like initially you were looking at all these pretty snowflakes, and then all of a sudden the snowflakes were bigger than you. And then all of a sudden you were just looking at little molecules of water and you're just getting smaller and smaller. And then the scariest moment, you came around the corner and there was like this giant eyeball. And it was like some microscope was looking down at you and all you saw was this eyeball. And it was so real. It was like there was this huge eyeball just looking, and you were tiny. And you're like, oh no, what's happened? And then somehow, some way, you stopped shrinking, and then you got off the ride, and it was like, I'm no longer tiny. And it fascinated me, and it helped me pass several science tests because it gave me a really good science vocabulary. Thank you, Disneyland.
That's awesome.
So there you go. So like I say, so this right here, and then one day we came back to Disneyland and it was closed. No warning for me. I just showed up and my favorite ride was closed. Oh, and way back then, you also had to have a ticket for when you would ride a ride. And my memory was, Becca, this one didn't require a ticket. So therefore, I could, you could ride it much more frequently. Yeah, right? Because you didn't end up having to tear a little ticket out of your book and use up one of your rides. So yeah, so many memories come flooding back as I look at this little diagram on the figurine of Walt Disney that talks. It does the opening day message.
Yes. Yes, that's
Rhea,
correct.
we're actually going to be talking about some of the merchandise that you can find at the Zombies and Descendants tour later on. So if you stick around, you'll be able to see that. But all the videos of the tour are right here on the channel, so you can see the various songs. We have some interviews with the talented actors who are part of those different movies. So you can find all that here on the Laughing Place YouTube. But for now, we're going to showcase some nail polish colors.
Yeah, Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires. We've got a whole series of nail polish colors here. I am not familiar with Ella and is it Mila?
Yeah, as a brand, yeah, it was new to me too. Ella and I would say Mia too.
But I like the color choices here. It looks like you're going to be able to get these in 3 packs. So you'll get three different shades that you can utilize, and they all have, like, fun names.
Yeah, one of the things that this brand really focuses on is keeping out 17 different kind of, I'll say chemical, what used to be more common in nail polish formulations, and that you will not find those elements in this particular nail polish brand. 17 free formulation, and they list those 17 items in it. We do include that in the article so that you also will know. So it's a bit different as far as that goes, and maybe the impact on your nail health overall.
Do you have a favorite trio of nail polish here?
Okay, I like this one the most.
Okay.
With the pink, I think of this as the cheerleader pink, the zombie green, and the beautiful blue. I want to say Luna, right? With the blue. Luma, that's right. Mm-hmm. I'll get them straight eventually. But yeah, no, the pink is one of my favorite. This is like one of my favorite colors, period. See, I've got my pink wall, I've got my pink shirt. So yeah, I'm a fan of pink overall. Gio's asking about the statue. We did mention that that's over there on Disney Store, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's available, and last I looked, it was still there. It's $169, so you will get that free shipping, or that, discounted shipping, as long as you enter Ship Magic. But yeah, that is available. I'm guessing that we will be seeing more of the nostalgia collection on Disney Store in the future, but I don't have a release date for any of that stuff yet.
Over at Walt Disney World, we are approaching that. Well, I know we're about a month away from the pumpkin spice season at Starbucks. And so with that in mind, we're seeing pumpkin spice and autumnal merchandise pop up at Walt Disney World. How adorable.
Yeah, we don't have a ton to look at, but I do think this is super cute. I love the colors, first of all, and then yes, you've got a variety of beverages here, and it's like so perfect. It's got that fall vibe. It's very, very cute, and it's the Walt Disney World logo, so I am already a fan.
Yeah, and my memory is we've seen these pop up over at Disneyland as well. So whichever coast you're on, you can find this pumpkin spice and everything nice merch. I like how instead of the bright colors that we're used to seeing with Minnie Mouse in her polka dot dress and Mickey Mouse in his red shorts and yellow shoes, they've kind of muted them to blend in nicely with the overall autumnal color scheme here. Yeah, like I am famously somebody who loves hot weather, so this instantly made me sad. I do not like to have to put on a sweatshirt. I do not look forward to the fall, but I am surrounded by people who got very excited when they spotted all this. How about you guys in the chat? Are you all autumnal fans? Do you like having to put on the layers, or are you like me? Please let me throw on a nice pair of shorts, some flip-flops, and go outside and be comfy cozy. What do you think about this one, Becca? We've got some Monsters Inc., some scary Sully, man.
Yeah, not my favorite version of Sully, but I am totally into the doors there with the bat wings. Like, that's just such a unique take. So,
Okay, I want this to be a Halloween special, like a nice little
yes.
short where somebody is having a nightmare and Sully has become this version of himself, and the doors, instead of being on those nice tracks traveling around, are instead
Like
sprouting
flying.
bat wings and chasing you, right? Yeah,
Yes.
I like that as a Halloween short. Let's see, Sonia coming in. Oh, going back to Disneyland, hoping to see some Oogie Boogie Bash. They just announced, and we've got the link on Laughing Place. They've just announced some new tour for the Halloween season that's going to involve reserved seating for the fireworks show over there at Disneyland, along with access to the Haunted Mansion holiday. So if you're thinking about going to Disneyland around the Halloween season, be sure and look that up. I love the special tours. They're a lot of fun. I just did the one for the celebration. It came with reserved seating for Paint the Night.
Ooh.
And some popcorn. They gave me popcorn and a special spot there for the parade. So it was fun. Gio saying, I enjoy the heat. After all, I still wear a hoodie out. Right now, you're wearing a hoodie outside? Really? Okay.
It's hot over here. He's in our neck of the woods. We're in like a heat wave.
You're in the Midwest. I know it's pretty warm over there.
We took Rigby out this afternoon just for a little bit of a walk, and I was wearing my sweatshirt, so yeah. I guess I can't really say anything. But then it's cold inside, so it was just a few minutes, but I was like, wow, yeah, this is actually pretty warm.
And when autumn hits, we often see some new villains merch as well. And in this case, Yzma has popped up on a t-shirt along with Kronk.
Yeah, and of course her potion, her poison for Cusco. Not my favorite expression for Yzma, but I do like that she's in one of her more, like, I don't know, playful is not the right word, but yeah, she seems to be in like a happier mood, and it's kind of fun to see her villainy mixed with a little bit of her evil joy, and this is the result.
This particular use of her is really calling to mind the classic Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hadn't really kind of connected them within that, Disney animation family tree, as it were. But no, with the eyelash. Oh, and also the villain from the film that hit me when I was a little one was the Rescuers, Madame Medusa.
Oh, yeah.
That portion where she wipes off her eye makeup and everything. Yeah, that pops up in my mind as well. So
yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Yeah, right. Continuing with Disney Parks merchandise, a new parade has appeared on streets there. We have a full video here at Laughing Place, but new parade means new merchandise and more light up things.
I know. It's so cute.
I love light up gadgets. My house is full of them. In this case, it is a bubble wand. So it illuminates in a variety of colors. It does not have sound, but it does have bubbles. However, I have been told if you do buy one, be prepared because it takes a moment or two for the bubbles to begin to produce. So don't give up. Hold the button for a little bit, turn it on for a little bit, let it kind of fire up because it's got to kind of ramp up to disseminating those bubbles around. But I love bubble wands, so I'm excited about that. They've also released a new pair of mouse ears. These also have beautiful illumination. Geo popping in to let us know not only interacts with the parade, but also interacts with the fireworks. So I'm going to have to test that out personally when I go to Walt Disney World in a week. Yay! I love when Disney does they used to do the glow with the show ears where they would light up in sync with the show. And now the Magic Band. I love having my Magic Band Plus when I'm at Fantasmic and I can watch it the colors change and be connected to the show, or similar with the fireworks. So I'm excited to hear that. Maybe I'll get to I'm going to test out this theory, Geo, when I get there next week. So yay, fun stuff for the Starlight Parade. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the ears are really cute. And I love the bow as well. Like, it's just
Oh,
such
let
a
me
good
pop
color.
back to the bow. I skipped over the bow. There you go.
It was just such a good color. Like,
Yeah.
all of it. I was very drawn to these.
Yeah, they've been leaning into our favorite shade of blue,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to complain. They also had a couple of pins. I know that the one on the right was a limited edition annual pass holder pin, so I suspect it probably went very quickly. The one on the left, however, is I think they call them limited release, which means it's not like a super small edition size, but maybe just a smaller. Maybe it'll just kind of run throughout the course of an event or that type of thing. So you're more apt to find that one still available there when you arrive. I like the way, Becca, that they have the silhouettes of our Disney friends, Mickey and the crew. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Minnie and Donald and whatnot, and kind of as if they're standing behind the Blue Fairy.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's a really smart design.
And Geo coming in, don't like that it says pass holder on the pin.
Yeah, I can see that. I can agree with that too.
Yeah. I like that as a back stamp. I'm with you, Geo. I prefer that as a back stamp rather than right there on the front. And if you haven't seen yet the beautiful artwork that is underneath the bridge, the tunnelway as you enter the park, they've added the poster for the new parade, Dream the Night Away. Starlight, Dream the Night Away. Have you seen the footage of this parade yet, Becca?
I have not, but I'm very intrigued.
Yeah.
And I love this poster.
I'm trying not to because I'm hoping to see it when I get there next week, but I've seen little clips here and there. I love the collection of stories that we're going to see.
Yeah, no, it's a great assortment of stories. I mean, like, you can't go wrong.
Right? Moana, Peter Pan, Coco, Frozen, and our favorite princess, Cinderella.
Yes.
So yeah, and then leading off with the Blue Fairy, like the Main Street Electrical Parade did for all those years. So really, leaning into that nostalgia, but also looking forward with all the new stories that we've gotten to know in the past few years. So yeah, I'm excited. Jeremiah's seen it a couple of times now. I'm jealous, but Jeremiah is now on his way. Well, we'll soon be on his way to Comic-Con. So the Laughing Place will be bringing you some Comic-Con footage from, I think we have four team members who will be there in San Diego to bring you all the latest news and information and merchandise from Comic-Con. And while they are here, I go to Florida. So I will be heading out to Florida soon to help out with everything there. Let's see. A new brand to me, Becca, popped up in our inbox, and it's called Posh Peanut. Had you heard of them before?
I've seen advertisements on like Facebook and stuff, but they have like I've seen so many different licenses, so I didn't think of them as like a Disney brand.
Yeah, me either, but we're highlighting in this article their Alice in Wonderland collection, including this adorable twirl dress. Now, in looking at their stuff, Becca, it seems the twirl dress is what I think in the Disney Storm realm you would call the active dress.
Okay.
So they also have a lot of like dresses with tulle and very, dainty, pretty dresses. But then they also have these that I feel like are kind of the much more play-oriented dynamic. They're going to hold up a little bit better to, maybe, running around the playground. A lot of their items are geared towards infants and children. But they do have some housewares, things like pillows, and blankets, along with some adult wear. So I thought I'd show you, Becca.
Yeah.
They have numerous Disney collaborations. They just launched the Monsters Inc. collection. So this one is brand new to Posh Peanut, and I'm gonna try and pull it up here. But you'll see that they have some graphic tees, some shorts. We've got a lot of pajamas. Like I say, they do a variety. Mostly, it seems to be geared towards children, and especially like littler ones. But then they do have some stuff for us big kids.
For the families.
they've got a Sully hoodie here. I also noticed their Lion King line with a lot of cute t-shirt styles. This is a higher end brand, so your t-shirts are running right around $40. Your sweatshirts and hoodies are running that $70 to $80 price. The dresses that they had in the Frozen collection for the little girls, these are $68 or $78. And you can see what I was discussing earlier, Becca, where we have the tulle or the twirl. So one feels a little bit more dainty than the other one. So kind of depending on what your use is. They also, what I fell in love with when I was looking over this brand earlier, these what they call loveys. It's like a plush with an attached blanket.
Yes, I've seen stuff like that before.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll through. Let me know which one. I know which one I want to add to my collection, even though I don't really need a lovey, but this is what these are. These are barely necessity. So I barely need to have one, but I do want to have one. So any of these reaching out to you as, oh yeah, I would cuddle with that. I'm good. That would be fun.
I think I like the alien from Toy Story.
That me too. How cute is he? The little green man, the little green alien.
Yes, it's just such a good expression.
Yeah, that was exactly the one that reached out to me too. I was like, okay, I have no reason to need that, and yet I do.
I also like the Spider-Man one, so that we can have something a little bit different. But yeah, I like the Spider-Man one too.
So if you're looking, and there's a few of these that are on sale right now, rather than the $34, the Spider-Man one is at $15. The Sally one is marked down at $10. So if you were looking for maybe a cute cuddly item for yourself, or if you were looking for a gift for a friend, check out the Posh Peanut. But this was, for me, Becca, the item that really caught my eye.
The loveys.
This zip hoodie. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a French Mary zip hoodie.
Right? We are looking at a Alice in Wonderland design. So you've got an all over look. It seems like it's like a nice mint, like a soft pale green as the background. But then you've got Alice and her friends up to their mischief. All over it. Nice zip up. I'm a big fan.
Comfy.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it looks wonderful. Oh, and even Dinah. Bread and butterflies, the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, wow. And I'm just looking on my side here, I'm looking at just the Alice in Wonderland pattern, and they have like pillowcases, and they have packing cubes. It's quite an assortment.
Yeah, no, it's a nice variety. Like I said, I was surprised that this hadn't been more apparent on my radar. But we wanted to let you all know about Posh Peanut. If you have not stumbled on them yet, and take a look. If you have, reach out to us. Let us know what you thought. I'm gonna have to consider this one right here. So this is one of those where I am in need of a zip hoodie. The zip hoodie I have is beginning to reach the end of life. If I don't find one on my upcoming Disney World trip, maybe
a Posh Peanut.
I don't tend to go this bold with patterns on my jackets. I tend to be a more solid color. So I don't know, but oh look, dude, my husband jumping in and going, I support you. There you go.
Well, I think that means you should get it.
Right? Moving on from the world of wardrobe, where I think this is, yes, we have some wardrobe and other items. Becca, what have we got?
Yeah, Alex was hanging out over at the ABC Shop ABC store, which I keep forgetting that exists. And then every once in a while, something like this pops up, and I'm like, oh, that's right. You can shop some ABC shows. And there's new Golden Girls merchandise. So we always love the Golden Girls. And anytime we can represent them, right? Like, it's just so much fun. But yeah, there's a variety of apparel and some like home accessories. Yes, thank you for being a friend. And yeah, we've got Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia featured on these shirts on the cupcake or the cupcake. It's cheesecake on a cup. So that's where I'm kind of getting thrown off there. But there's also a blanket and just some fun stuff. A gift wrap as well. So,
I love how this blanket, even though it's obviously nice and warm, still brings out the feelings of a Miami lanai.
Yeah.
In that kind of that pale flamingo pink with the large palm leaf there. So yeah, there you go. Oh, Mickey Mouse is my spirit animal coming in and saying I must get yes, you must. We'll have the link below so you can find it more easily. And by the way, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Mickey is my spirit animal. Hope you're doing well, having a great summer.
Yeah, and while we don't have photos of everything for Golden Girls, I will say there's like coasters that you can get, individual coasters. There's mugs with Shady Pines written on it. So, you know, that was always where Dorothy was threatening to send Sophia if she didn't go along with what they were doing. There's stickers, and there's a kitchen towel, and there's even a cookbook.
Oh, cool.
So a cheesecake cookbook. So yeah, lots of cool stuff to explore, but we've got a couple items highlighted in our article there. And yeah, and while you're at the ABC shop, abctv.com, you can check out some of the other shows that you could that are available, including like Grey's Anatomy and The View and General Hospital and Lost.
Oh, Lost. I need more Dharma-gear.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your service. We appreciate it so much, and we do miss you. So glad you're around for a little bit right now. Stay safe. Love ya. Let's see. We are going to move on to some other types of heroes in the fictitious world, and that is Marvel.
Yes. The Disney Doorables have launched a new wave of collectible toys. And this time we've got Marvel heroes and villains. And these are like super, super cute little mini figures that come.
Adorable.
Right? I know. Like how, like you just gotta love them. We've got Thanos back there, I think, and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, that's not okay. Really? An adorable Thanos? Wow. Okay.
Right? But yeah, these are little like box sets, and the whole idea was when they launched the Doorables is that you'd like open the door and there'd be like a little figure behind it. I think they've changed some of the presentation, or at least with the Marvel heroes, it's not going to quite be the same setup as some of the other Disney characters. But yeah, I think this is super fun, and each one of these has like a cool background, so you get them all together, and you've got your city skyscape there.
Okay, Rocket is adorable too.
They all, yeah, I know, all of them. Even Yondu.
And whatever that really odd cat that's not a cat.
The Flurkin.
Thank you.
Wow.
I can't remember the name.
Goose the Flurkin. Yes.
Oh, Gio saying they look like Disney Channel Spidey and Friends characters. Okay, with that, let me say, Becca, I just caught the new theme song for Disney Junior's Iron Man show. I was listening to it earlier. I want to say it's called Totally Awesome. I'm in love with it. I'm a sucker for those Disney Channel theme songs, and that one I'm particularly fond of. So if you haven't seen it, it's on the Disney Junior YouTube channel. I suspect we wrote about it here at Laughing Place, but go check it out over on the Disney Junior. After us, go check it out over on the Disney Junior YouTube channel. It's really cute. I think it's called Totally Awesome, but it's the theme song for that new Iron Man and Friends show that's coming to Disney Junior. That's going to have John Stamos as a voice actor.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right?
Uncle Jesse coming back.
Uncle Jesse. Gotta love Uncle Jesse.
Always. Let's see. So we're jumping over to a sneak peek at what's coming with Comic-Con. Becca, my document for today's show notes crashed. Have I missed anything?
No, we are chugging right along. We are right where we're supposed to be.
Okay, just wanted to be sure, since I had, like I say, it closed down on me. We are jumping over to Comic-Con, and that means typically a lot of like more Marvel and Star Wars items.
Yes, so I figured we'd save it for the end of the show for those reasons. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff across various franchises, and this isn't even a comprehensive guide of what's going to be available. But if you're going to be at Comic-Con or know somebody who's going to be at Comic-Con, they can be on the lookout for some of this stuff for you. Also, some items will be available online, but then there are some that are going to be those convention exclusives. But yeah, lots of cool stuff, all debuting later this week.
I want to scroll through the 10 fig pins, because fig pins, I love the way that they have the strong, dark lines, instead of a lot of times when you deal with enamel pins, right, your edging, your framing is done, just with the metal exposed and then the coloration coming in. But I love the way that fig pin tends to have that dark outline, so they almost look like sketches come to life or drawings come to life. I mean, look at the limited edition Rancor. The other thing with fig pin is they're vary in size, and they tend to be large or larger. They're not your dainty small pin. They tend to be 3-4 inches tall. Look at the limited edition here, Becca. It's like jumped off of a coloring page.
Exactly.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, and these usually come in, they're typically packaged in like a little display case. So you can even display them. You can completely see what they are. It's not a blind box situation that you have here. So you can have them in the case displayed, or of course you can pull them out. But they all usually have different, they have their edition number, or like the number for the specific pin. And then oftentimes they highlight who the artists are. There's like some type of tie-in to the artist for the particular design. So very cool.
And you may have noticed in the artwork and the visuals that we're sharing here, it says booth 405. Throughout the article, we did our best to let you know where within the mass of chaos that is Comic-Con San Diego, you'll be able to find these items. So yeah, so many. There's also some McFarlane Toys figures that are, once again, these are amazing, almost come to life moments from the comic books. We also showcased some fan drop dioramas. I like that we have more and more of these kind of moments from comics or moments from movies come to life as little like small sculptures.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so different from what we grew up with, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was like you either got a poster or you got the little Kenner. Now we have things like this where you've got Maul and Tano from a moment in Clone Wars. It's even got a lightsaber hilt as part of this box set. So yeah, lots of amazing fun for those of us who enjoy pop culture. Oh, look, he has the high ground.
Right? Who doesn't want the high ground?
Yep. My son and his friends, when they are on a playground, anytime they find a hill, somebody will get up and declare, "I have the high ground." Yeah. So it's just a fact of life. Okay, I really like the fact that these are coming with little artifacts. In this case, you've got a Beskar shoulder plate with the I'm going to say Mudhorn.
I think that's right.
Mickey, Kenner is a deep cut. Well, I'm not young, so what you gonna do? And they've even got some variant pieces, I think, where you've got some black and white action going on, not full color. Among the many items in our roundup, because as you can see, it's a 77 image photo collection. One of them that caught my eye is the metallic cased Tamagotchi that is Darth Vader.
Yeah, pretty cool. I never had a Tamagotchi, but I've always been intrigued by them. And yeah, this one looks awesome.
I have one. He's over there. It's R2D2. I have done poorly at keeping him alive. So, yeah. But why would I keep Darth Vader? I mean, I guess it's Darth Vader.
Because it's Anakin in there, right? Like it's really truly Anakin.
And if you need to keep Vader alive, what's going on?
You could think of yourself as the suit, right? Because the suit is what keeps Vader alive. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
But yeah, Anakin. It's Anakin. We love Anakin. He's totally redeemable, as has been proven. So yeah.
Okay, true. Also from the team, oh, Becca, the brand just popped out of my head. Geeky Tikis.
Yeah, Geeky Tiki.
They have so much fun stuff coming.
Yes, last week we looked at the coconut mugs that they're gonna be releasing, but yeah, I had not seen the shot glasses and the little like coasters, and I really love the designs for these. Like I like how they're Star Wars, obviously, but
yes.
If you didn't like Star Wars very much, but still wanted something, or even if you weren't familiar with Star Wars, I think you could totally appreciate what they've done with that assortment.
They brought boba to a coconut,
right?
AT-AT to a coconut. Wait, nope, ATST to a coconut
with the little with the little shot glass driver of Chewbacca. Yeah,
Chewy driver with a shot glass up
or
there.
Excuse me, a toothpick holder.
No, it's a shot glass. These are tikis. Come on. I'm guessing this is a Mandalorian dynamic, or is this boba? No, wait, because
it looks like the Sarlacc pit, right?
Yeah, so this is a Sarlacc pit, and then this is Jabba's skiff that I don't ever remember the name of, but it does have a name that I should remember.
Let me see if it says in our article. Well, we just put Sarlacc pit punch bowl, so.
But it's cool. You've got the Sarlacc in there, and then you can see his tentacles. Or I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and you were saying you were thinking Mando for a second, but it could also be Book of Boba Fett because we do revisit.
I'm pretty sure that this is a return of the.
I think so too, but you can you can stretch it a little bit and make it fit that as well.
Oh, but I do like the Sarlacc in the middle there. That's too ridiculous. And fantastic.
Yeah, and they're calling it a punch bowl, and we don't have a price for it. So I'm wondering if it's just like a really large mug for you to drink from, or is it actually like a punch bowl where you're going to be able to like scoop out of it, and does it hold like a gallon worth of liquid?
I'm betting it's one of those where you would get the drink for two, and they call them punch bowls, like when you go to Applebee's and you get, what is that thing that for the longest time it was like the shark bait or something. Yeah, that kind of thing. So and I'm gonna guess, based on the dynamics of their shot glass collection and them leaning into Jabba's on the Dune Sea of Tatooine, that is a Jabba the Hutt Return of the Jedi dynamic. I adore how with R2D2's luau they say luau.
It's good. It's really, really good.
Very, very good. You can have fine dining over the forest moon of Endor with Wicket W. Warwick's village there. So the outrigger here with another look at the skiff. And the light speeder. I'm gonna have to do better with learning the names of I know it has a name. It's huge. The toy is huge. It sits in Mike Celestino, our Star Wars guy, on the back shelf behind, and it's like the whole shelf is just the skiff. So yeah. Okay. So that's what's happening over there at Comic-Con. So we have all that fun. Now I get to try and switch screens and share some other stuff.
Some other stuff we didn't get to.
Yeah, hang on. Here we go. Our team actually went to the Descendants and Zombies Worlds Collide. Nope, let me try this. Worlds Collide tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to share my screen. Here we go. Let's try that again.
Technology does not want to work for us right now.
Oh, no, it's no biggie. Just I have to stop that one and add this one instead. Okay.
Yeah, I have not watched I watched the first Zombies movie. I haven't seen any of the other movies. I know that a lot of people love them, and then this fourth one was a big deal. But yeah, Descendants and Zombies kind of crossover here. Seems like
so
exciting.
So they were at the concerts, and they were impressed, as am I, with the variety of items that you can pick up. Because I mean, you have your typical tour shirts. But they did a variety of shirts specifically for the performers. So you not only can get the Descendants and Zombies Worlds Collide Tour hoodie with the logo featuring that Descendants red apple and that Zombies pink and green Z there, or they also have similar on the ball caps or beanies. And by the way, if you're noticing, this is a website, which means you can also pre-order these items and have them shipped home if you aren't going to a Descendants concert. And there's certain limited to Disney Plus subscribers items among this collection as well. I will warn you, shipping is expensive. When I was looking at it, Becca, my base order I put in for a t-shirt, and it was going to be $11
just to ship a t-shirt.
To ship the t-shirt. So just a heads up on that. So if you are at the concert, don't think, oh, I'll just get it, when I get home. No, that shipping's going to be pricey. But they have these Worlds Collide Tour items where you have the cast as you would see them on stage. They're at the concert, a nice variety, and available in adult sizes as well as youth sizes. They also have this crop t-shirt with the Descendants and the Zombies logo. But what really caught the attention of our team was these cast member t-shirts. And so you can get like Malachi Barton, and you've got a variety of poses of Malachi on the front, and then the tour dates. I'm sorry, not dates, the tour cities on the back. And so, they're featuring not only the overall concert tour, but also the cast members. So you've got 7 different styles available to you, depending on which is your favorite and who you would like to bring home. So pretty. I mean,
oh yeah, that is a great shirt.
Isn't it? Yeah, no, they did a nice job with these, and I like the finger heart on the back, right?
That is cute.
Super sweet.
And I like that each design for the cast members is different. So everybody, like a group of friends, could get their favorite shirt, and it's not going to be the exact same design.
No, exactly. And it feels true to the performer. Yeah. It's kind of their vibe, their style represented within the artwork and the photo shot. So, but each has that Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide Tour logo on the back, along with the city. So a nice keepsake as well. If you are like me, though, and maybe you don't pick up as much t-shirts or whatnot, they do have a tote bag with the logo on it. They have a event poster available as well. But my favorite thing, because I'm a sucker for anything that lights up, and I'm mad I didn't know about these, or I would have asked Ben and Alex to bring one home for me because they went out to San Jose for the concert. A light up wand with the Descendants and Zombie logo inside this light up disc, and a light up pom pom. I would have wanted this light up pom pom. I can't
for
even
sure.
So I'm disappointed that I didn't know. I could have had them bring me home.
And I don't think they have those on the website.
No, they were not among the items that you could find on the the other dynamic over there. So yeah. So there you go. So those are just a few of the items we thought if you were going to a zombies the Descendants World. Let me try this again. We thought if you were going to the Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide tour, you might like to know what kind of merchandise you'd find when you got there. So there you go. With that, Becca, I'm gonna put over here the shopping list.
Yes. It was another Tuesday pin drop at Disney Store. And if you wanted the 40th anniversary, the Black Cauldron pin, I'm sorry, you are out of luck. There was a limited edition of 1,000 and it is gone, but we still do have a photo up on our website on our July pin drop article. And then there was also a Star Wars pin released today as well. So there'll be some more stuff coming next week as we wrap up the month. But this has been a really good month for Disney pins. And then also over at Disney Store, there was a Harvey's Haunted Mansion poster tote bag that was released yesterday, and it is still available when I was browsing the site. So you have not missed your chance to get a Harvey's Disney bag. And then the Orange Bird pastel collection has finally made its way to Disney Store. We've seen this in the parks before, but now it is available at Disney Store. We've got the mini backpack and the ears from Loungefly. Super, super cute. This is actually one of my favorite releases in this collection. So I told Kyle, I was like, I kind of want the Orange Bird mini backpack. We'll see though. And then there's also a whole new wave of Halloween costumes at Disney Store for adults, for kids, some stuff for babies. There's accessories. So if you want to get a jump start on your Halloween shopping, you can do that at Disney Store. We just talked about Descendants and Zombies Worlds Collide merchandise, and we've got the article on our site as well. And then if you are a D23 member who did not get tickets to Destination D23 but will be in the area, you still can purchase a ticket for their exclusive merchandise. So you have not missed out on that opportunity. And then as part of the Hulu perks, there's the Disney, or it's not Disney, but the Only Murders in the Building by Rare Beauty. There's a gift set that is available for a sweepstakes entry. And that is, Rare Beauty is, I'm totally going to space on her name. Oh my goodness. Mabel Mora is the character in Only Murders in the Building.
Selena.
Yes, Selena Gomez. Thank you. And Rare Beauty is her cosmetics brand. So they've done this a couple years in a row now, but this is a giveaway. And then Roosevelt's yesterday showed us a bunch of their exclusive releases for Comic-Con. So these will only be available at the convention, but they're going to be at 3 different booths with like 15 different shirts, new styles dropping every day. Lots to check out.
Wow.
I know. It's so much.
Wow.
And then the Hot Toys Fantastic Four figures. This is from the new movie, and each figure is available separately. They're like $200 some each. They're in a pre-order status right now, but they look really, really cool. And then I did not know that Greedo from Star Wars had a cousin named Beto, but
me either.
Does, and there's a figure that you can get from Sideshow. So,
you know what else I learned this week?
What
that Rhodians, that's what he is. He's a Rhodian. You know how their fingers look suction cuppy?
Uh-huh.
I learned their toes are also that way.
Interesting.
Don't ask me why I learned that, but I did.
Okay. So can they climb walls kind of like Spider-Man?
I don't, now I'm wondering. Now I have all sorts of different ideas as to how Beto, moved around. So
that's very, very interesting indeed. I guess he was in he can be seen in Jabba's palace. Is that right?
Oh,
I think that's what I read in our article, and
I believe you.
was introduced in Jabba's palace in like the re-release when the stuff came out in theaters back in like 1997 or something.
All I know is one has a collar and one doesn't.
Right.
Way more difficult. That's even more challenging for me to remember than chip on the nose, right?
Yeah. So for cousins, I guess they really wanted to confuse everybody. They dress exactly the same, but one doesn't wear a collar and the other does. So whoever you can grab that, I got Beto.
Right.
And finally, the Darth Vader lightsaber that was used in Return of the Jedi. I think I read this correctly. The actual prop is
really
going to be auctioned, and they're anticipating like $3 million.
Whoa.
Yes,
I missed
price
story.
for this. I think that's what I was understanding, but yes, this is like a legitimate prop from the film. It sounds like everything was verified. And this is, just a high-end collectible for you. But
okay, as you were going over your shopping list, a few comments popped up, so let's address them. First, Geo. Nope, wrong one. Geo. Weird they're celebrating the 40th at Black Cauldron. It is funny how that movie was like, kind of disappearing for a while in a way, and then all of a sudden now we're beginning to see more and more about it. However, I will point out that for a very, very long time, Gurgi did have a food stand in the Magic Kingdom. So they didn't bury it too deep. Kyle pointing out, how dare you forget Selena's name? You're eating. By the way, are those not the best of the Oreo?
They are so good. Kyle likes the Post Malone ones, which were not disappointing at all. They were still delicious, but I think it's that cinnamon is like the kicker for me. So
these are
bravo,
so
Selena.
No, these are so good. We have a maybe we just finished our it was funny because they were at Sam's Club.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm not going to get them because I'm not going to like them that much. I don't want to get that many of them. And now I'm like, I kind of want to get them at Sam's Club, except I know it's a mixture.
Well, not only is it a mixture, but there's more double stuff, which nothing against double stuff. I love double stuff, but
I have something against double stuff.
It's double stuff, and it's more double stuff than it's like 25-15 of like it's disappointing. I was hoping for a 50-50 split. It's not a 50-50 split.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to keep buying my single. I'm just going to have to go stock up on the Selena flavor of Oreos. And also in other Selena news, I stumbled on a video from a red carpet Laughing Place did with her decades ago. Her Wizards of Waverly Place days. So cute. Okay, Sergio, we can't stream the concert, but we do have various videos from recent performances that they had in San Jose and in, I want to say, San Diego. So be sure to check those out. Check out our playlist. And finally, a reminder, tonight, a little bit later on, we have Disney trivia contest here. You can play head-to-head. We ask Disney trivia questions, and you can play on your phone and get points if you get it correctly. If you get it correctly more quickly than other people, you get more points. And then when it's all said and done, if you are the top scorer, you get a magnet. We give you a magnet. Mostly we just have fun talking Disney and enjoying a vibrant chat in the corner. But we have some Disney trivia fun around here. If you're a big Disney fan, Laughing Place is the place to be. We are currently in the midst of bringing you various Fantastic Four news as that picture is beginning to arrive in theaters all around the US. So you'll find that here. We have Comic-Con coverage. We were at Epcot today for the opening of Test Track and for the return of those divers at the Living Sea. So I'm sorry, I think it's called the Seas with Nemo and Friends. I think that's what the pavilion
We
is.
know it's the
right?
living seas.
I think I'm wrong. We recently brought you the premiere of Disney Starlight along with a full day of fun at Disneyland on July 17th. So if you missed any of that fun, be sure to check it out right here. But Disney is always inventing, always creating new and fun things. And we do our best to make sure that we keep everyone up to date on it around here at Laughing Place. So stop by our website, hit the like and subscribe button here on our YouTube stream, follow us on socials, and you will be up to date on all things Disney. With, I guess we'll just say see you next week, huh?
Yeah. Well, wait, no. Aren't you going to be gone?
Oh, that's right. I'm going to be in Florida, so I won't be here next week. Will you be here? Are you planning to be here next week?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I might take a week off.
Okay.
We'll be back soon. Either way.
We will, and I will have been on a Disney World adventure, so I'll have lots of fun information for you at that time. Bye for now.